When I was growing up, my mom liked to observe me and my sister a lot. Anytime we'd go to a new place or make a new friend, anytime we'd find a new TV show, maybe a new story, she liked to just observe. Whenever we would find ourselves encountering something new, instead of just coming up and telling us all about it, she just sat back and watched what we did. She liked to see how we would kind of figure everything out on our own. She never just straight gave us the answers to anything, but instead gave us hints and nudges in the right direction, always giving us the opportunity to figure things out on our own. In new places, she liked to watch how we would behave and interact with all the other people, any animals around us, and whenever we would do something wrong, instead of scolding us or just punishing us on the spot, she would instead pull us aside, explain what we did wrong and exactly why it wasn't right. And then as soon as we were done with that and she knew that we understood what was going on, she would just leave us to our own devices again. And she was always very patient. She was always gentle and very understanding. She believed in us, what we could do, and our capability to think and feel effectively. She gave us freedom and opportunity, but always knew when we needed to be restricted. She never overlooked our mistakes and wrongdoings, but she didn't let those define who we were or overcome our successes. She always made sure that we knew that she was proud of us, that she loves us. She wasn't perfect, she made her mistakes, but because she always realized when she made these mistakes, she would address them immediately, and by doing so, she taught by example me and my sister how to be mature and how to take responsibility for our actions, how to show respect for people regardless of who they were, and address the mistakes even if the other person didn't really notice at first. She taught us that if you let something slide even once, it can affect who you are and how you think, how you grow up. And because of this, me and my sister became functioning, responsible adults that we are now. As an adult and as someone who has had to call out my own peers before, I now know that she absolutely hated ever having to punish us. But she always did it anyway because she knew it was what we needed. It was how we were going to learn to be good, functioning adults. She's always tried to do what was right, what was best. I remember in church I used to hear older kids talking about the saints and thinking, that's just like my mom. She gave me and my sister everything she had. She showed us what it meant to try your very hardest and to be everything that you can be. Still, she tries to share her wisdom and love as much as she can. And I love her very much for everything that she's done for me and for who she is. She doesn't pretend to be better than she is. She doesn't pretend to be better than anyone else. And I'm just so lucky to have been able to learn how to be humble because of my mother. I'm incredibly grateful for being gifted with such a wonderful and loving person as a parent. And because she was always there for me and my sister to let us know that she loved us and that we were doing our best and we were doing a good job, she deserves to know how much that we love her and how much of an impact she's made on not only our lives, but the lives of everyone she's gotten to grow with. And I love her very much. I know that saying thank you in a video on the internet will never be enough to really thank you for all of the things that you've done for me and Lara. But I wanted to make sure that you had something you could go back to if you're having a bad day, or if you just miss the sound of our voices. I wanted to give you something that you could go back to and something that could make you smile. So I hope that this is a good present for Mother's Day. We love you, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Hi, Mom. In case you don't know who's speaking, it's your oldest, loveliest daughter. Just kidding, Lindsay's awesome too. I just wanted to say happy Mother's Day and that you're amazing and I love you, and I wish I was there to celebrate this day with you because you deserve it more than anyone I know. You are the kindest, most thoughtful, heartful person I have ever met in my entire life, and I am so lucky to have been raised by you. I just want you to know that I think about you every day, and then I think about how much you've helped me in my life and how much you still help me. And I don't know how I would be where I am today without you. You are the reason I succeed and the reason I am the way I am. And thank you, just thank you so much, because I would not be where I am without you. Just happy Mother's Day and have an amazing day. I love you so much. Bye, Mom.